Hi, this is Tina Hewitt, Stampin' Up demonstrator in Adelaide, Australia. And today we're doing part 1 of my 3-card class on autumn leaves, stamps and dies from Stampin' Up. So I'll just show you the card I'm doing in this video. And this is the card I'm going to be recreating here. So this actually doesn't use the stamps from the set, but the dies. So these are the dies. I've used different stamp to create the backgrounds, a different technique. So I will show you how I did that one. So I've got my bits and pieces here. The greeting is actually from this stamp set called Simply Said, and I've used a stamp from this set here to create the background. So, okay, put those over there. Have my bits and pieces here. Card base, which is the standard Australian size card base. So this is half of an A4 sheet, scored and folded in half. Now I'll have one piece for the inside of the card as a liner, and then that's the white. And then for the front of the card, I have a piece of white and a piece of basic beige. So that's a little mat there. And the colour I chose to do the background is basic beige. So just put that aside for now. Now, what I did on this card here was I actually masked off a bit the top and the bottom of this panel. And I've had this in my stash for quite a long time. And it's post-it tape. It's like post-it notes, you can use those. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put this. You can use masking paper, we do sell that. I just wanted to use this up first. So I just put my paper on a line on my grid, glass mat, and so I can work out roughly. It's not exact. I'll just put a bit here. I'm going to take up 1, 2, 3, about 4, maybe 5 lines there. Try and line it up so it's even across. It's a bit tricky sometimes when you do it on video. Okay, that's right, because I've got my glass mat. That's just going to stick to that. I should put another piece up here about the same. It's not straight on the mat, but I can see through the post-it tape, so that it's fairly straight underneath. That's okay. Right, now I've got my stamp here, and I'm just going to just move that aside. Okay. Basic beige. It's one of the new colours that have just come in recently from Stampin' Up. And I'm just going to start from this side. Yeah, just start slightly off the cardstock. Press that. So I might do that one just again, just to get the bit that I've missed. There we go. Right, that's okay. It is a mottled stamp, background stamp, so I'm going to put it next to it and just work my way along to create this background, and then the leaves are going to go on top. So it doesn't really matter if there's a little bit missing. I'm just overlapping it slightly, pressing down firmly. There we go. Across that. Oops, that moved a bit, but the background, so it doesn't really matter if it's not crisp. And there we go. So I'll finish with that one now. There. This. So now we'll see how this looks. I'll just use my cloth to get off a bit of the any straight ink that's on there. So when you're removing this type, if you put it at an angle, that's less likely to tear your cardstock. So the same on this side. Right, and that just gives you that nice little background. There we go. So I could do it a slightly wider down the bottom than the top, so I'll put it this way so I can stamp my greeting on there, and I'm going to be using Cajun Crows for that one. So thank you, and line that up there. So I'll just put that over there for now. Okay, so that's my stamping done on that. I'll just show you what I did for the inside of this. On the inside of the card, she got this here. This is not a stamp. Well, it is a stamp, but it's not a stamp that is in the set. This is the set. Stamp set. So you don't actually see a little one of those. I'll show you what I did. So I actually have the dies here, which put the dies here, and I'll use this one of these. So there's two of these dies which I'll use to cut out the leaves in a minute. Now, what I actually did was I took a piece of, this is craft foam. You get that from craft shops. And then you can run this through your die cutting machine. I can show you that if you like. And then you'll get this. And then what I did with this is I put a little bit of temporary adhesive on the back, and I put it on the block. So this is now a stamp, and this is the one I used for my first card. So that can be used as a stamp on there. Oh, okay. I'll just bring in, just close that for a sec. Just bring in my little mini machine. So to die cut this foam, all you need to do is use the same sandwich as it is for a piece of card. So just put the die in there, just for normal die cutting, and then just got to stagger the plates a little bit so it'll grab, and grabbing. Oops, got to put it straight so it goes through straight. Yeah. Okay, and now that will go through the machine. It's that. I'll put that there for a sec. And then this is, I've got some ink on my fingers, so that's it. That's interesting. Okay, and this is, so this now you can stick on a block to become your stamp. Okay. And can use the rest for another one. While I've got the machine out, I will just do my die cutting of my leaves. Saves me that again. So I'm just going to put that on there, and I've got two different leaves. They do go different ways, so I'm just going to run that through there. The leaves go in different directions, so put that through. Okay, cut two at the same time. Then get my, take your pick tool, just to put them out. This one. Let's just put that one out there. I'll sit down in a minute, my back's hurting. That's two. Now just put one more through. Doesn't really matter which one. Put that on there. And just run that through. Right. Just there. Over there. Right. This one. And I will just use this foam stamp. A little bit of dirt on it. And so use it just like any other stamp. If you want to test it on a scrap piece of paper, you can do so. Scrap a piece of paper here. It is not a thick, it's not a very thick stamp, so you will get ink all over your block, but that's what you get. So that in this corner here, which is I'm doing off camera. I'll just slide this over here. Just put it there. Okay, and there's my stamp from a die. So that's a thing I learnt quite a while ago from Jennifer Maguire. I think she did that. Okay, so now I've got my leaves. This is going to go inside that. Oh, before I open this one again, before I stick my leaves on, I'm actually going to use sponge dauber and just go around the edges with it. It just gives a nice edge to it, and you can use this to sort of curl them a little bit if you like. I just go around the edges. There's a little bit of definition to the leaves, and they stand out a bit more from the background, rather than looking a bit flat. But I will be putting them on with dimensionals. I'm not sure if I got them out, but I'll grab them in a minute. Right, there are my leaves. I think I finally finished that colour. Okay, let's bring my pieces in here. Got my dimensionals, my mini ones and my large ones. Okay. First I'll put my insert in my card. I just use multi-purpose glue. This quickest way to do this. That there. You do have a little bit of wiggle room. Okay. And then this background is going on to classic beige matte. Beige matte. And this is only slightly bigger than that. It's a very tiny border around there, just to set it off a little bit. And then I'll use dimensionals, like big dimensionals, to put this on the card. So, oh, that's stuck to the paper. So what I'll do with this is, I will show you, put all the measurements, a link to the measurements and the tutorial instructions, the written instructions in the description of the video. So, and we can download a printable version of it, so you can follow along if you wish. Just using up some of my edge pieces here, the bigger edge pieces, and so they don't go to waste. These don't go to waste. Put them in the middle. Okay. Now, all the backing pieces, they end up everywhere. That's all right. I'll clean up afterwards. So this is a fairly easy card. It's a nice simple layout. You can use any kind of leaves, or you can put flowers or a row of butterflies or something like that across the card, and then you can make different variations of it. I think put that back there. Right, now for the leaves, I'll use the mini ones. So just going to work out how they're going to go. So I like to have them going up and down and around, and I'll just put a couple of mini ones on each, mini dimensionals on each one. I could put 3, couldn't I? That's probably a bit, I don't really need 4, but I'll just put 1 there. Oops. Stick this one down. Don't remember how many I put on my original card. Did that a little while ago. Wasn't there? That. This one. This going in the middle. And that one's going to go that way. And then this one's going on that right hand side. Oops. And it's going to go that way. Right. Now, I've got some bling here to finish it off. What's this one? This one's called Adhesive Back Metallic Gems. Put my Take Your Pick tool back together again. So this is a handy dandy tool. You've got, comes with other attachments. So you've got little, like a little spatula type thing there. You unlock that and then, oops, if I unlock it, then I've got a little pokey tool there, piercing tool, and on the top, and this is putty, you can use to pick up gems and things. So I use these coppery looking ones, so we'll go chime with the Cajun craze. I can pick them up. Yep, put two little ones up here and one of the bigger ones. I'll put it down there. Okay, I'll bring in my original card now. All these backings are on attaching to themselves. So that's my original card. That's my one I've just made there. So yep, I think that's it. So I hope you enjoyed that one. What I'll do is I will put a link to part 2 video in the description as well, so you can follow on in the series, and I will do that very shortly. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.